Holy moly guacamole. Shakur Stevenson has a message for Teofimo Lopez in which I believe a lot of people would agree.
Ooh, all this racist shit, you not even racist, bro. Stop doing that shit for media, bro.
Teofimo Lopez is not racist. That's what Shakur Stevenson says. Shakur Stevenson knows Teofimo Lopez for a pretty long time. And we all know, if you really know Teofimo Lopez, like Shakur Stevenson knows Teofimo Lopez, he knows, like most of us know, is that Teofimo Lopez is using the racial tactics, the racial undertones and things of that nature to entice a fight, to hopefully sell a fight and things of that nature, in which a lot of people feel like, you know what, people's not even in that type of time. He's not luring any fighters in. There's fighters out there that's saying that they won't even fight Teofimo Lopez because he's saying these racial things. People's not acting emotional about it. You feel me? In a sense where, oh man, I gotta do it for the culture and stuff like that. You know, it's not really pinching the nerves of people to really try to get in the ring with Teofimo Lopez. But I know why. I give you a good reason on why Teofimo Lopez should get in the ring with a guy like Keyshawn Davis, in which we've seen Devin Haney call Teofimo Lopez out in reference to Keyshawn Davis putting hands on Teofimo Lopez Sr. We've seen Richardson Hitchens also make the same claim, and we've seen Shakur Stevenson also make the same claim. Now, as we all know, in the past, there was a commotion with Teofimo Lopez Sr., Teo, and the Keyshawn Davis camp, that Teofimo Lopez Sr. did get snuffed by Coach Kimura. And Teofimo Lopez Sr. also alluded in the past, especially in my channel as well, in which he explained the situation and that event, and what happened, what occurred is that Coach Kimura hit Teofimo Lopez Sr. while right after or during the sparring session that Teofimo Lopez had with Keyshawn Davis. Things got riled up and things of that nature. Teofimo Lopez Sr. said that, you know, when he told his son, hey, yo, hit that the N-word ninja, you know what I'm saying? Not every black person, you know, is okay with other ethnicity or other race using that slang word or the slur word, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do use it as a form of its endearment. It's just a vocabulary and a lot of people's language within the culture, within the inner cities. You already know that Teofimo Lopez Sr. is from New York, from Brooklyn. A lot of Latinos, everybody say the words. Let's be real, let's be honest. Everybody use ninja. Let's be real, let's be honest. And some people could use it as a bully point, like, yo, you said ninja, who dare, how dare you, and, you know, and take it to offense. But not everybody like it as well. So Coach Kimura did snuff Senior, and Senior said that everybody got on top of him as well, and maybe that was probably the time where Keyshawn Davis did lay a hand on Teofimo Lopez Sr. Now, as a man that got a father, as a son myself that love my father dearly, and I know a lot of men out there love their father dearly and stuff like that. Shout out to all the fathers, fatherhood. Ain't nobody ever putting a hand on my dad, and I ain't gonna do something. And I know a lot of devoted sons out there know that ain't nobody gonna lay a hand on your pops. And I'm gonna say it like this, man, it could get deadly. A lot of people's questioning Teofimo Lopez on what happened, why he didn't do anything, in which he tweeted to Shakur Stevenson when he was calling him out. He said that we was trying to separate the guys. Well, some people feel like you shouldn't be separating nothing. You should be going at the person that actually harmed your dad. And Keyshawn Davis is one of the people that actually put hands on your dad, in which a lot of people has been claiming. I hope there's a videotape and they put it out there so we can see the real details of that, of what happened. But a lot of these fighters saying that Teofimo Lopez didn't do nothing. That Teofimo Lopez did not be there for his dad and protecting his dad, him as a fighter as well. A lot of people saying that, you know what I'm saying, that was a Vijiji Juice move. You feel me? So I think this is the reason why I believe that it is a perfect reason to get Keyshawn Davis in the ring. Forget the banana, forget the watermelon, forget the fruit basket and stuff like that, and get it for your last name. I agree. I believe that Teofimo Lopez should fight Keyshawn Davis for those merits. Forget about the belts. Forget about the lights. Forget the, hey, yo, man, this is the type of, you remember Rocky? Do you remember Rocky in Rocky 4 when they asked him, for how much you going to be fighting? He said, no money. Because it was just the principle to fight for his friend Apollo. Hey, I like the movie, damn it. I'm just giving a good example of what needs to happen. I believe that Keyshawn Davis and Teofimo Lopez with the storyline, man, I think it'll be very enticing. It'll be highly huge, an epic event and an epic build-up, in my opinion. They already got a great storyline, like I said, a thick storyline. So there's a lot of people out there that doesn't like what Teofimo Lopez and he using these racial undertones and things of that nature. Look, I know Teofimo Lopez. All these fighters know Teofimo Lopez, from Devin Haney and Shakur. They all know that Teofimo Lopez is not racist. And maybe it's irking Shakur Stevenson because he's known Teofimo Lopez since they was young, not even young teens, since 12 years old, 11 years old, in which both of these guys has given props to one another before. Now, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, because you already know Punch Wrong Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. We keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. In the past, Shakur Stevenson publicly never said anything bad about Teofimo Lopez. And then Teofimo Lopez started like last year or a year before, was starting to say things about Shakur Stevenson. In interviews, you always heard Shakur Stevenson. Even Shakur Stevenson, I remember he did an interview with Mel City. He was saying, yo, I was just speaking to Teofimo Lopez like for an hour and a half and stuff like that. And they was giving each other's props because they're the ones that actually daring to be great in this generation. Two of the guys that's daring to be great in this young generation, as we all know, Shakur Stevenson is a 3-division world champion, unified the titles in the super featherweight division, and Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying, the 2-division lineal champion, in which, you know, if it wasn't for the politics of the sport of boxing, he should be recognized as could have been recognized as the first 2-division undisputed world champion in the 4-belt era. So these guys are doing their thing accomplishing wise, right? And it seems like Teofimo Lopez, maybe because Shakur Stevenson is in Terrence Bud Crawford camp, maybe Teo doesn't like Terrence, so he see everybody on that side like an enemy, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I remember Keyshawn Davis. I've been doing an interview with Keyshawn Davis before he even turned pro, and he always say everything good. He always was talking good about Teofimo Lopez. Let's not forget, even when Teofimo Lopez had his loss, Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson actually was giving Teofimo Lopez publicly the benefit of the doubt when he was getting smoked by a lot of people. So I understand their frustration also with Teofimo Lopez. Maybe the Teofimo Lopez was frustrated with Top Rank, and he felt that they was giving them they was getting paid, or they was giving them more attention and stuff like that. But in all actuality, man, I don't think that Teo and Shakur should be battling and stuff like that. Because for real, Shakur Stevenson throughout all these years never said anything bad about Teofimo Lopez until Teofimo Lopez started going at him. Now with the Keyshawn situation, maybe it was a thing that it wasn't dead. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know, man. Look, I say like this. We already saw that Shakur and Keyshawn is not going to fight because they're friends. We all know that Keyshawn and Teofimo Lopez ain't friends. So Keyshawn Davis has called out Teofimo Lopez before. Recently said that he wouldn't fight him because of the racial thing. I think that Keyshawn Davis will fight Teofimo Lopez. And Teofimo Lopez should want to fight Keyshawn Davis more than anybody in the world. Teofimo Lopez should want to fight Keyshawn more than anybody in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? It should be personal. As a son, it should be personal. I think that Teofimo Lopez Sr. will be very happy. Go get him, son. You saw, I couldn't breathe that time. Because Teofimo Lopez Sr. did say that when people was on top of him, he felt that he was going to die. Get that back. Get that back in blood, Teo. Get that back in blood. But shout out to all these fighters. They all champions right now. You feel me? I think it's a great time to even fight. Legacy, personal, is the right time, is the proper time. But of course, I know that Teofimo Lopez want to unify the titles in the 140-pound division. Keyshawn Davis is in position to unify the titles versus a guy like Gervonta Tank Davis, and Lomachenko. So everybody's in good position to get some great fights, get some great money, and enhance their legacy. But we do like in the sport of boxing when foes do fight. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you. God bless. On to the next.